All right, Shalom. Shalom. This is your brother Issachar coming back at you with another lesson. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises, all honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Makar Kadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect and to the 144,000 scattered across the four corners of the earth. Shalom to you. Alright, in today's lesson we're going to go into how, these Edomites, how, Esau E, the self-proclaimed white man, covered up all the truth around the world. So this is why everything's, coming out to the forefront. Who's who, what's going on, who's really running this place, stuff like that. So, we're gonna start off today in the book of Job, chapter 9, verse 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? All right, so right here, this scripture right here, it's wholly, links to what this article we have here, what's the book, I just, it's called right here. It's called Above Top Secret. All right, the Worldwide UFO Cover Up. See that? And it's by Timothy Good. It's an Edomite. All right, but this is the main thing. All right, above top secret, because it's been top secret. The worldwide UFO. The UFOs. The men of the Lord are freaking crazy because we talk about UFOs. Well, the worldwide UFO cover up. See that? Because these devils been covering up the whole time. See that? It's just that the men of the Lord, looked more crazier to this world a little while ago, but now everything's being brought to the forefront because these leaders now in the Pentagon are now acknowledging it. Now it's like, okay, it's a little bit better. Why? Because the so-called white man with the tie, suit and tie says, but that's just the way it is, because we're in Esau's kingdom. So that's why the majority of people on the earth, they don't believe nothing unless it comes from Esau, out of his mouth. And that's totally fine. We don't give a shit, We're not here for popularity for the masses. The Lord, remember, he's only here for the elect. But this is just showing you why things are happening now, because we are at the end of Esau's kingdom. So the Lord's bringing everything to light. He's bringing everything to the forefront. Who's a traitor, who's an insider, who the wicked are. See, who's on the left-hand side, who's on the right-hand side. It's all being brought to the forefront. And more and more is going to be exposed, like, little by little. The Lord's, going to bring out his creatures from the bottom of the ocean. The spiritual realm is going to open up. There's a lot, But right here, this is very, because I saw, the Apostle Gabar go into this, and I was like, you know what, this is perfect. So, because this is exactly what the book of Job 9 and 24 is talking about. All right. Job 9 and 24. This is exactly what the Lord is telling us. See, so we're not just, making fun of the white man, just picking on him. No, he truly is lying to the world. We're not just like, oh, they're liars, believe us. Remember, they are lying to the masses. They are ruling the earth. We're not saying that we're perfect or nothing, but we just got the truth. That's it. Remember that, So this is perfect right here, because it says above top secret. So it's above top secret. The worldwide, not just the United States, let's hear it. Not just the UK, the worldwide UFO cover-up. So worldwide, meaning these leaders worldwide are all in cahoots to stay quiet, because that's what they are. They're Satanists, they're Freemasons, they're Jesuits, meaning the so-called white man, they're professional liars, and they'll deny all the way to they're inside that coffin. Facts, baby. See that? So the men of the Lord are bringing out all the truth to the forefront by the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Job 9 and 24. the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Right. So if somebody gives you a gift, you know, you didn't make that on your own. You didn't get that gift on your own. Somebody gave it to you. Right. So somebody temporarily gave the earth to the Edomites, starting with the Rothschilds on down. Meaning what? You're not gods. You didn't create this place. See? Because the Lord said, here, you can take it for a little bit. And look at how much, excuse my Italian, look how much you guys fucked it up. Okay. You know? Not being emotional, just speaking facts. Just getting to the point, baby. You see? So that is a cut right there to let you know these devils ain't running their own program. You know, not too long ago they were in caves on the Caucasus Mountains. They didn't even have a language. See? They didn't even speak. Imagine that. See, but these devils think, oh, they're gods, and now they want to fight the Lord? Man, you imagine how bad a brutal beatdown they're gonna get by the angels and the Lord? And the 144,000? The 144,000 are gonna be like Brightburns out here, little Brightburns. You know, but times 1,000. Way more. Look, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. See that? So the Lord controls both sides. Because, remember, in the beginning, the powers created heavens and earth. Meaning what? Yahweh gave the blueprint to Yahweh Shai, the 144,000. Okay? Alright? And the angels, they created you guys, the animals, the planets, the waters. Imagine. Look at how much water there is in the ocean. You know, if you look like at a map, you know, look at how much more water there is than land. Okay, and that's just looking like from a top view, you know, like a plan view. Imagine looking from a profile view, like inside. So now, you know, on the earth, look at how much water there is, you know, surrounding the dry land. But that's just from a top view, from a bird's eye view. Now imagine going down, because the oceans go thousands of miles deep. It goes deep down there. There's a whole nother world down there. See? So this is what you have to realize.
Your health,
ladies and gentlemen, this is what you have to realize, is that, you know, this is imagine how much water there is. You know, there's a lot. There's much more water than there is dry land. See that? So that's just to show you. Imagine, you know, the Lord can just have this dry land just sink. You know, just be swallowed up like nothing. You know, like some of you guys, when you guys go to the river, you know, or like a lake. You know how some people like to skip rocks. You throw a little rock inside the lake, and what does it do? It just sinks right to the bottom, right? The Lord can literally have the oceans just swallow up this. All these continents like nothing, like nada, for reals, like for reals, like for reals. See that? You know, and you little gremlins are out here talking crap about the Lord, and oh, you guys are running stuff. You guys ain't running a damn thing. You have no idea how much trouble you're in. You know, that's why all we can do is laugh at you, because you're the one trying to fight the Lord. What do you want us to do? You know, you're the one who thinks you got it like that. You know, you're beyond crazy. You know, you're stupid at this point. Job chapter 9 verse 24, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. See that? Because you guys only have temporary rulership. It's not your planet. See? You know? Because you guys say, they're our guests. Bullshit. You know, you guys are the ones, you know? You know, you guys didn't create this place. How can we be your guests? No, let's hear it, you know? The Lord hears you guys talking trash, like, oh, you know, we have a guest. No, you're the fucking guest. Don't even start, you know? Check it out. Here's the point. He covereth, so the wicked, right? We're talking about the wicked here. The left-hand side. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. So right here, the worldwide UFO cover-up. See, because they're covering the truth. They're covering the facts. So this is why the main point why I wanted to bring up this, this page here on the internet with this book, you know, that Apostle Gabar went into, a couple of days ago or yesterday. See, you know, I'm like, oh, this is perfect, because this is a prime example. It's right there. The proof is in the pudding. You know, it's kind of like when somebody makes soup, you know, and it didn't come out that good. It's like, well, what'd you put in it? You're not putting the right ingredients in it. You know, that's why, like, you have like an auntie that can cook real good. You know, you're like, damn, she could cook, you know, good food. Yeah, it's because she knows how to cook it, and she puts the right ingredients in it. The proof is in the pudding. The proof is in your ingredients, you know? So it's right here. All right, so if somebody's food don't come out good, it's because they're not putting the right ingredients in there, you know? Facts, you know, like that dude, Bobby Flay. Remember that dude, Bobby Flay? You know, I mean, hey, people might not be as good as him, but if they make something, you know, exactly the way, if they follow him, you know, like let's say he makes like spaghetti or something, you know? If they follow the instructions exactly the way he did it, they can make it just as good as him. If they follow the ingredients exactly the same, you know, keep the temperature exactly, you know, drain the noodles exactly when he says, then it'll come out exactly the same if you follow exactly what he does. See, because he knows how to put in the ingredients, you know. He has his spin, he has his, you know, he has his touch on it, his skills on it. But if you follow a certain cook and they tell you, look, this is how you cook, this is how you do it, it's gonna come out, you know, pretty much right there, you know. If you do it, if you follow exactly how they do it, you're gonna make it just like them. It's just that they know how to do it. That's the difference, and you don't. Well, cooking is not that bad. You know, you just gotta know, okay, you know, you got how to cook the meat, you know, what seasons to bring out, what ingredients. And you can do it the same. Igualmente, you know? You just gotta know the ingredients. See that? He covered the faces of the judges thereof. Yeah, so meaning what? Because he covered the Lord. He covered the Israelites. See that? And you know, this whole world is saying that, you know, the Israelites, it's hate speech and all that. Imagine this, you guys. You know, we can't even remember who we are. You know, in Esau's eyes, if we say that we're an Israelite, it's hate speech. You know, we can't even remember who we are. And you're telling me that's not hate? But the Chinese can, you know, be them. You know, the Edomites can be them. You know, the East Indians, they can be themselves and worship whatever they want. The Arabs, they can worship Allah and, you know, be Muslims and all that. It's all good. But we can't be Israelites? See? And you're saying, and we're haters? We can't even be who we are? Just think about that for a second, you know? We can't even be who we are. We have to be somebody else. Or else it's, oh, you look at, they're messed up. And you're telling me the so-called white man don't hate us? You know? Remember, just giving you the facts. You know? You make the decision. Remember that. So you imagine, you know, how hateful that is. You know, everyone can worship whatever they want, but we can't be Israelites. And we are. You know, there ain't no just radical extremists, you know, no, this is who we are. What the hell? We're Israelites. We're Hebrews. Huh? Let's hear it. See that? But everybody else can worship whatever the fuck they want underneath the sun, you know? They can, Arabs can be Arabs, you know? The East Indians with the red dot in the forehead that runs these 7-Elevens, they could worship that beast with 10 arms. It's no problem. They could stick their arm up a cow's ass. It's no problemo, you know? But, if we call ourselves the Israelites, here we go. See? Because that's the extreme hate that these heathens and Edomites, starting with E, you know, and these heathens have with us. You see that? And all we're doing is telling our people, look, this is who we are. That's it. You know? And you're telling me, and we're the haters? Shit, you're the one with haters. You know? The Edomites. But that's the point there, you know? Above top secret, the worldwide UFO cover-up. And that's it on that, you know. Let's kind of go back to the back screen here. Okay. So that's just to show you that, you know, that they're covering the truth. You know, it's that simple. Because they're covered up the truth, you know, because they're the one, the Edomites are the ones who took us down back in 70 AD. So they have all of our relics, all of our history, you know, all of our gold, all that. They have all that, ladies and gentlemen. They know that the Lord's name is Yahushua and not Jesus. They know that he looks like a so-called black man, you know, with a white beard and a white, medium-sized afro. They know that. See? But they're lying to the world. So that's it right here. Job 9 and 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. See? Because the wicked are ruling right now. That's why nobody has a problem with them sacrificing children and doing all that. Because they're like, fuck it. As long as the majority of people are just like, hey, as long as they don't affect my family and my check, it's all good. See? But now they got you guys completely surrounded. And they're about to bring in that new world order. They're not going to finish it, but they're going to get it going. Best believe they're gonna be chopping heads off here real soon and guillotines, and those are facts because the Lord created them to do that. They are the wicked. Remember that. They are the sword of the Lord on the left hand side. So you don't think they're gonna do it? They're gonna fucking do it, and no one's gonna stop them. You know, the Lord created them to do it. It's prophecy. See? If not, so if these Edomites didn't cover the truth, the faces of the judges thereof, if not, and who is he? So if they're not the wicked, if they didn't cover up the truth, who did it? Was it the so-called Chinese? Was it the so-called Arabs? Was it the so-called East Indians? Was it the so-called Africans, the Hamites? No, it's this dude. It's E. You know, it's simple. So that's why. This is why E's gonna catch it the worst. Because remember, because he likes to be praised. You know, so because remember, who's in charge? You know, who's the boss? Who's the big boss? You know, who's making all the decisions? You know, Esau's like, yeah, that's right. Because Esau, he likes when, you know, you talk about him, you know? Yeah, he likes to be pampered. You know, because that's the thing about Esau. He always tries to be cute, you know? He needs attention. You gotta understand, the Edomites are sensitive. So they like to be praised. Like, oh, yeah, that's right. Say that again, you know? Who's the boss? You know? Okay, but all right, mijo. But with that being said, since you're in charge, yeah, that's right. You're the boss. You're making the decisions. This is why you're going to get the ass whooping. Because you're the boss. You're making the decisions. You're fucking up the planet Earth. You're destroying the animals. You're throwing trash in space. See? Because you're the boss. See? Because when there's a problem at the job, you know, in construction or something, they're like, hey, well, who's in charge? Who's the foreman? Okay, well, it lands on him. See, you go to AutoZone. The AutoZone's all messed up. You know, the floor's all dirty. Like, hey, well, who's the manager here? Who's running this shit? You know, you say, oh, fuck, Roberto. And you say, hey, Roberto, what's going on here? You know, that man's either gonna get fired or you know he's gonna get his ass chewed out. You know, and then he's gonna get his ass back in line and say, all right, you know what? We gotta start cleaning it up. You know, let's get back on track. You know, we're slacking. See, but who's getting in trouble? The boss. See, because the workers, they're just working. You know, they can do a good job, but if the boss is not guiding them, tell them, look, you know, we gotta mop the floor. You know, we gotta be good to these the customers. You know, if that store don't have a good manager, that place is gonna fall apart. You know, you gotta have order. You gotta have structure. You gotta have some type of rules. If not, it's just gonna be it's gonna look like fucking Chuck E. Cheese. You know, but shit everywhere. The shelves are not gonna be organized. You see. So this is why the Edomites are gonna get that beat down. See, because a lot of you say, "Well, I'll stop picking on them." Hey, or not. We're just telling you what the Lord's saying, but you know we're giving you examples. Why? Because He's the boss. Remember, He's making the decisions. Yeah, in His mind, He's thinking, "Yeah, that's right. I'm the boss. Yeah, that's right. That's why you're gonna get your ass whooped, Mister, because you're the boss. You're making the decisions." You're telling people what they can and cannot do. So you're the one who's fucking this place up. Everyone else, they're just trying to survive. They're just living here. You run shit here, remember? That's right. So that's why you're going to slavery. Because you're the boss. You're making decisions. That's why you're going to get that beat down. Because you're the boss. Remember? So that's that. Job chapter, follow me to Job. The book of Job, chapter 20, verse 5 through 15. Okay, the book of Job, chapter 20, verse 5 through 15. Bear with me, let me get it real fast. So, Job chapter 20, verse 5 through 15. The triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of a hypocrite but for a moment. See that? So the joy of a hypocrite is only for a moment. See that? Because all these liars and witches and warlocks and the wicked, it's only for a moment. It's only for a little season. See that? Because the earth has been given to the hand of the wicked. For what? Temporary rulership. Remember, they're renting this place. It's not their planet. That's why they can't pass the Van Halen belts. There's bounds that they cannot pass. The Lord gave these devils restrictions. See, that's why they want to know. Like, damn, we want to know the cheat codes. We want to know this. We want to make ourselves gods. See that? because they're not gods. But this is why the men of the Lord are priority number one, because they have top knowledge on the planet Earth, higher than everybody, you know, higher than every military intelligence, everybody, even than the elites. You know, the prophets have top knowledge on the planet Earth. Yeah, you know. The joy of a hypocrite is but for a moment. See that? The joy of a hypocrite is but for a moment. So that's what the Lord is telling us, you know, because it's but for a moment, meaning what? It's temporary. So to you Israelites out there, rejoice, because yeah, you know, you may be catching hell. You know, you're like, damn, our people are through. You know, why don't we have that much money? Look at the heathen Edomites; they're always progressing and they have all this and that. Don't worry about it. It's only temporary. See that? So that scripture is just to show you that it's just temporary. It's just for a moment. You see? You know, it's only but for a moment. But that's what the Lord is telling us. So this is why, you know, we can rejoice. You know, we can rejoice and know that, you know, they only have a short time. It's not going to be, you know, forever, ever, ever. You know, forever, ever, forever, ever. See? So this is why the Lord says, you know, lift up your heads and know that your redemption draweth nigh. See that? This is what you have to understand. Okay, this is what you got to understand. Is that the joy for a hypocrite is but for a moment. So the wicked, they're out of there, you know? The Lord only gave them temporary rulership over the earth. And look what they did with it. I don't know, you tell us, look around. The reason why this place is in turmoil, the reason why everything's out of course, out of order, is because the manager. And who is the fucking manager? Esau E, you know? Dr. E, you know? See? You know? So that's why this is why Esau's gonna get that beat down. A lot of our people, they protect E, you know? They're like, oh, leave him alone, he's not that bad. Hey, we're not gonna do nothing to him. You know? The judgment is coming from the Lord. He did it. He's running this place, you know? What can we do? And let's just say for an example, you guys, let's just say if we weren't to talk about Esau, that ain't gonna change a damn thing, because he's doing it, you know? Don't do the crime if you can't do the time. See that? And let's say if the prophets weren't, you know, getting on his ass, that's still not gonna change a damn thing, because these judgments are coming from the Creator. See that? So we're just telling you what it is, you know? Because, like, let's say we weren't getting on E, you know? We weren't telling you guys, okay, what was going to happen to Esau. That don't change anything, because the judgments are coming from the Creator. See that? So, like, let's say if we weren't, like, okay, let's not even talk about Esau no more. From here on out, from today, here on out, let's not even talk about Esau no more. Fuck it. That's not going to change a damn thing. The Lord's still coming for his red ass. Do you understand? You know? The Lord got him on camera. You know, it's like someone who committed a murder on camera. It's like they got you on, the FBI and CIA got your ass on camera. His ass ain't going nowhere. He got caught red-handed. He's through. He's through. You know, niggas through. You know, I don't want to hear it, you know? So that's just to let you know. So it doesn't matter if, you know, if the prophets, you know, get on E or not. This dude is a fugitive on the run. You know? You see? So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't even matter. Because his judgment is coming from the Creator, ladies and gentlemen. See that? Job chapter 20 verse 6. Though his excellency mount up to the heavens, and his head reach... check that out. And his head reach unto the clouds. So what does that mean? His head. Because he has a big head, meaning because he thinks he's God. You know? Remember... people at your work, you know, people that, you know, you once knew that were like regular laborers, regular employees, and then they work their way up to manager. They think they're the shit now, you know? Some people are still cool, you know, but a lot of people look at them. Like once they reach managers and supervisors and all that, CEOs, you can't talk to them the same no more. They don't even look at you the same no more. You know, they used to be your friend and real cool with you. Now you can't even talk to them, you know? Now they're driving a Mercedes and a Land Rover, and look at them. Now look at them, you know, and a Tesla, you know, like, oh, look at, they think that their shit don't stink. Let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody's shit stinks. You know? Let's fucking hear it. You know? See? So can you imagine people like that, you know, at your jobs that, you know, are boss now, and look at Iralo, you know, Muchingon, you know, Iralo? Look at how they are. Imagine the elite who are actually running the earth. You imagine how they think. That's why they think like, oh yeah, we got this shit, you know, we're gods. See? So can you imagine their head? Check it out, you guys. Job chapter 20 verse 6. Look, though his excellency mount up to heavens, yeah, because the Lord gave this man, you know, his technology, all his guns. Look at his jets, all his buildings, downtown areas, you know? You see? You know, all his technology. And his head reach unto the clouds. Right, because he thinks like, oh yeah, we're gods. See? See that? Because can you imagine the way they think? Just imagine, you know? Think about it for a sec. You see? That's why they're like, no, we're going to do it my way. That's fine. But now you're going to slavery because you did it your way. See, because you took the Bible, these Edomites took the Bible and threw it behind them and said, oh, we're going to be Freemasons. We're going to be Jesuits. That's fine. I don't give a shit. But this is why you're going to slavery, mijo. This is why you're going to get a beat down. This is why you're going to get bitch slapped back to Mount Seir. This is why, mijo. All right? Because remember, you want to do it your way. You know, the Edomites like, yeah, that's right. Well, that's why you're going to slavery. Because you did it your way. You fucking retard. You know, fucking nookie liquor. Job chapter 20 verse 7. Yet he shall perish forever like his own dung. Okay, so dung is, yeah, like when you go to the restroom. You know, when you go like number 2 in the restroom, once you flush it, you don't think about that no more, you know? That's it, it's just gone. Same thing with E. They which have seen him shall say, where is he? So after the 1,000 years of slavery, he's gonna be gone. You know, people, you're not really gonna think about it. You know, like when you flush after using the restroom, okay, you know, you don't think about it, you know, unless, you know, someone says something, or, you know, it hurt that day, or something happened, you started bleeding or something, then it might come up again, you know. But other than that, you're not gonna talk about that no more. It's just, you flush in the morning, that's it, you know, you get on with your day, you know. See? Job chapter 20 verse 8. He shall fly away as a dream, and shall not be found. Yea, he shall be chased away as a vision of the night. Job chapter 20 verse 9. The eye also which saw him shall see him no more. Neither shall his place any more behold him. Verse 10. His children shall seek to please the poor, and his hand shall restore their goods. So yeah, a lot of Edomites are like, no, we're gonna fucking kill them. I don't give a shit. But there's some Edomites out there like, hey, you know what? Let's just try to make it good, you know? They're trying to please, you know, the Israelites. Like, you know what? Like, hey, we're, you know, some, you know, but that's only a very few. Because there are very few that are like, hey, you know what? Damn, we did treat them bad. But that's a very small number. Because the most of them are like, let's roll on them, you know? Shoot the son bitch, you know? Like, no. Like, hey, hey, Trevor, that's going too far. No, I'm telling you, you know? Shoot the son bitch, you know? No, you know? Shoot the motherfucker. See? So that's what, you know, the majority of Edomites are saying that. But there are some that like, hey, you know what? Let's just be cool with them, you know? Because, damn, you know, we are in trouble. See? But that's only a few. The most of them are like, let's roll on them, you know? I don't give a shit what anyone says, you know? See? So that's what the Lord is telling us through his prophet Job. Job chapter 20 verse 11. His bones are full of the sin of his youth. See? Which shall lie down with him in the dust. Yeah, because since you put the Israelites in slavery, you're going to slavery. It's that simple. Though wickedness be sweet in his mouth, though he hide it under his tongue. Yeah, because he hides what? He hides the truth. And he's not going to tell you that he's going to kill you. He's gonna frame you. He's going to supplant you, you know, throw you underneath the bus, because that's how they work. They come at you with smiles, but really they're trying to kill you. That's how Esau works, see? Because he hides it under his tongue. Because they don't tell you straight up like, hey, I hate you. But that's gonna come out very soon. In this new world order, then they're gonna stop being politically correct. They're just gonna come out with it and say, yep, yeah, we lied the whole time. But that's it. It's gonna be too late. Your head's gonna be in a fucking guillotine at that time. See that? Because the Edomites are professional liars. They will deny until they're in a coffin. It's just the way they go. Like it's by their rules, you know? See? It's just the way they work. It's just the way they were created. Because remember, it wasn't up to them to be like this. The Lord created them to be that way. It wasn't up to them. Remember, because they didn't create themselves. See that? Job chapter 20 verse... Oh, let me see here. Here we go. Job chapter 20 verse 13. Though he spare it and forsake it not, but keep it still within his mouth. Verse 14. Yet his meat and his bowels is turned it. It is the gall of asps within him. Because yeah, he talks like a serpent, you know, because he can persuade you. I mean, he lied. This man Esau the self-proclaimed white man, lied to the whole earth, you know. And look at he got the whole earth in his hands. You know, only a few people are coming out of it. You know, because yeah, you have a lot of truth seekers out there that are waking up to all the BS of these elites, but that's a small number compared to the masses. The masses just, you know, they're just out here. You know, they literally don't give a shit. I mean, they might hear it, you know. People might hear about, you know, Illuminati and, you know, all that jazz, but, you know, they don't take it in, you know. They don't digest it. They don't take it in. It just goes in through one ear, out the other. Like, yeah, I heard about it, but they don't really believe it. They're just kind of like, oh, well, whatever, you know. They just keep on going. You know, they go to the mall and go shopping. They don't give a shit, you know. Go home, you know, put on Disney Plus and just keep on going. See, they go to Starbucks, grab that frappuccino, and just keep on going. No questions asked, you know. Job chapter 20 verse 15. He has swallowed down riches, and he shall vomit them up again. The Most High Yahweh shall cast them out of his belly. So yeah, that's pretty much it, you know. So basically, you know, what's happening here is the Lord's telling us that we're at the end of Esau's kingdom. So now follow me to Job. We're gonna stay in the same book here, Job chapter 5, verse 12 through 23. So let's go, Job chapter 5, verse 12 down to the 23rd verse. All right, so now this is talking about the New World Order. Check this out. All right, this is what the Lord, this is how we know the Lord's going to stop them. He's going to say, all right, that's enough. Check it out. Job chapter 5, verse 12 down to the 23rd verse. He disappointed the devices of crafty. So, yeah, because these devils are very crafty. See, because right now the world is distracted, you know, with Christmas, you know, Thanksgiving, you know, NFL, you know, retirement, you know, their kids' college tuition, happy wife, happy life, you know. Let's just hook up the grass. Hey, you know what? Next year I want to put a pool in my house, you know, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So because these devils are very crafty. So meanwhile, the masses are focused on stuff like that. Meanwhile they're surrounding the people. You know, they're creating a siege, and they have right now behind the scenes while everyone's distracted. Remember on, you know, NFL, Christmas, happy wife, happy life. You know, let's go to the mall, all that. You know, I'm gonna get my paper. You know, these elites are passing draconian laws, legislatives, bringing in guillotines. See that? There's concentration camps in every state in America. See that? And people don't even know. They don't even know, you know? Imagine. Like for reals. You know, executive orders. See? Because they're very crafty. Remember, because they're not just going to tell you, oh yeah, you know, except that one devil, you know, he said that, oh, next year we're going to take out $6 billion. You know, but he's not saying that, remember Klaus Schwab? He said next year, you know, that's next year already. We're right here in December. That's next month. You know, next year is going to be a hell of a year. You know, put your seatbelts on, brace yourselves. So, but he didn't tell you, all right, yeah, we're going to put people in guillotines or whatever. You know, that one, I forgot the name of that one devil, but his, that word devil just means deceiver, by the way. Because they deceive means they trick you into believing a lie. You know, it's like a magic trick, you know? They're like, you know how people go in a box and they make them disappear? But they just went like behind like the back door or something like that? That's what they're doing, you know? So, because they're deceiving the masses. Because they're making them believe in a lie, which is not true. You see? So there was that one. He was like a chief. You know, he was like a supervisor of the UN, but he pretty much said, whoever does not want to, whoever is not gonna, you know, basically follow like the new world order, you know, and the like the new digital system will soon be eliminated. See that? So not only are you gonna pay a big fine, not only are you like, okay, you can't go to concerts, you're not gonna be able to go to entertainment. No, you're gonna be eliminated, meaning they're gonna kill you. They're not playing around with this new world order. This is what you guys gotta understand. It's not gonna be like the jabs. Like, oh, do you want to take it? Yes or no? All right, you might lose your jobs. You know, you might not be able to go to concerts or entertainment. You know, or amusement parks. No, this new world order. That's what the draconian measures are, because they're harsh laws. Because if you say no, you know, they're gonna take you out. And plus, they have a depopulation plan anyways. So it doesn't even matter. Let's say if you're the biggest kiss ass out there and you do everything that they say, they're still gonna take you out because they have their list already of who. They only have their private club. Everybody else, that's it, is out of there. So let's say if you do everything, let's say if you're the biggest Satanist out there, you're the, you know, and you're the biggest kiss ass to them, you do everything that they say, they're still gonna take your ass out because you're an Israelite at the end of the day. You know, especially if you're an Israelite, because you have Israelite blood running through you. Oh, your ass is grass, unless you're part of that hopeful elect. You know, because deep down, they want their birthright back. They hate you Israelites. They can't even stand looking at you. Yeah, they'll use you for a job, for voodoo or whatever the fuck that you guys do. But after that, they're going to kill your ass too. You know? Because they use our people for, you know, to, you know, they use our women to be whores. They use our people to be killers for them, you know? They use our people to do voodoo for them, you know? See? But you're just doing a job for Esau. But when they bring this new world order, your ass is going too, because these top bosses of the elites on the left hand side, their agenda is to wipe out, to exterminate all the Israelites, and that's how they think. Well, if we take them all out, then we're gonna get our birthright back. So he's trying to you know, get back the birthright by himself, not even by the Lord. He's trying to establish his own birthright. See that? Because he's still pissed off about that. So he knows the Lord's not going to give it back to him. So he's trying to establish his own birthright. And how is he gonna do that? By killing every Israelite on the planet Earth, even those of you that sold out. And those are facts, ladies and gentlemen. You see? Those are facts right there. Huh? Job chapter 5. Job chapter 5 and verse 2. Job chapter 5 and verse 12. He disappointed the devices of the crafty. See? So that their hands cannot perform their enterprise. What's their enterprise? The NWO, New World Order. See that? So they cannot perform their enterprise, meaning they're not going to finish it. Because they are going to get it going. Remember, because they are going to put they are going to declare martial law. They are going to put people in those guillotines, but they're only going to go so far. And then the Lord and the angels are going to come in and say, all right, that's enough. You know? That's it. Job 5 and 13. He taketh the wise in their own craftiness, and the counsel of the forward is carried headlong. They meet in, check it out, verse 14. Job chapter 5, verse 14. They meet with darkness in the daytime. See? Because they're part of what? Secret societies. You know, you have CFR, you know, Skull and Bones, Illuminati, whatever, you know, all the elites on the left-hand side. They meet with darkness in the daytime and grope in the noonday as in the night. See, so you don't see these guys. You don't know who's on the left-hand side, you know, because they're all about secrecy, you know. See, so that's why they hate the men of the Lord on the right-hand side, because we're bringing out all the information. See? That's why we're the biggest threat to their new world order. You know, we're priority number one. Facts. You see that? But you know, the Lord tells us not to worry about them. You know, and plus we already know what it is. It's kind of like a job. You know, you already know, like police officers. You know, soldiers. When you go to the army, you already know. Okay, you're gonna go to fight. There's a chance that you might die. You know, same thing with us. You know, we already know what it is. Remember, like the Lord, that one woman said, "Hey, you know, can can you take my two sons, you know? And the Lord's like, well, I mean, you don't know what you're asking. He goes, they have to taste that cup, you know? But they did drink it. You know, he goes, you have to drink that cup. So you have to bear, you have to go through suffering, you know, if you want to follow the Lord. You know, you have to be chastised. You got to be humiliated, persecuted, betrayed by your own people, friends, family, and king's folks, you know? It's just the way it is. That's why the Lord says, you want to follow me? Hey, prepare that soul for temptation, because we have to go through a lot. So we already know what it is, you know? Because we don't expect to talk about the elites and then not to do nothing about it. Like, oh, okay, well, they said the Lord, you know, is going to do this. Let's just leave them alone. Man, hell no. Of course they're going to roll on us, you know? But that's all right. You know, we're not out here, you know, with our tail, you know, tucked between our ass and trying to get lawyers and, oh, people are watching us. This is our job, to be in the front line. Because we tell the world what the other people can't. Because people that are part of teams and stuff, you can't say this because you'll get fired. You know, all those spies out there, they can't say shit because they're a spy. We could. See that? But with that is going to come consequences, of course. But that's our job, you know? We're prepared for that. You know, we're prepared to lose everything. We're prepared to be betrayed if that's the case. See? You know? Remember that. But, you know, we're feeding the sheep. The righteous they're getting the message. The people who need to hear it are hearing it. Bottom line, we don't give a shit about the masses. Remember, and the Lord don't give a shit about them. So it goes both ways. It's called balance. But the people who need to hear it, oh, they're hearing it. You know, so the righteous are waking up. The people that the Lord wants to wake up are awakening. Facts. Job chapter 5 verse 15. Job chapter 5 verse 15. But he saveth the poor from the sword, from their mouth, and from the hand of the Almighty, from the hand of the mighty. So the poor hath hope. See? Because we're prisoners of hope. All we have is hope. Sit. You know? And iniquity stoppeth her mouth. Job chapter 5 verse 17. Behold, happy is the man whom the Most High correcteth. Because right now, the righteous are going through chastening, but they're being cleansed. So the Lord is putting you in the fire, not to destroy you, but to correct you. Okay? Because we have to be purged from all these sins, from the ways of this life, you know? Because you can't just, you know, remember, we've been raised in this world, you know? We've been taught a certain way for a lot of years, you know? And someone just can't turn around just overnight. It takes time. You know, you got to know who you are, what the Lord's name is, okay, how to follow the law, statutes, commandments, not to eat pork, all right, follow the Sabbath. You know, it's a lot to learn, you know, you can't just overnight. It's a process. Repenting is a process. That's why you Christians out there are full of shit. When you say, oh, do you believe in Jesus? Oh, yeah, okay, that's it, you're saved, that's it. No, okay, to be saved means to be rescued. We haven't even went through martial law or guillotines or World War III yet, you know? The party hasn't even started yet, baby. Excuse me, governor. You know? You see? What you talking about, Willis? So, how you say? I mean, shit, it's about to get bad out here. Extremely bad, and then some. You see? You know? It's about to get extremely bad, and then some. So this is what you have to realize. You know? So that's why we need help, because it's about to get very bad out here. Very bad? Very bad. Remember, you know, we talk trash about the left-hand side, but remember, they're going to bring it. They run everything, you know? But we're the right-hand side, of course. You know, we're their enemies, but are they going to bring it? Fuck yeah, you know? They're going to bring hell on earth. Imagine, they control everything, you know? So you imagine what they're going to do? And they have a green light from the Lord to do it? Oh, they're going to bring it. This is what you have to realize. It's going to get bad out here. Very bad. You know? Very bad. Psh, extremely bad. Job chapter 5 verse 15. But he saveth the poor from the sword. See? So the poor, who's that? That's us. You know, because we're literally out here with not even no generators, no bulletproof vests, you know? And we're not just saying it to rub it in your face and, oh, look at, oh, you're a smart ass now? No, it's because the Lord told us to be out here with nothing. You know, but we really are prisoners of hope. All we have is hope and faith. It's not just, oh, look at us. We're the toughest guys. We don't give a shit. No, I mean, the Lord commanded us to. We have to make our bodies a living sacrifice. If we have to get our heads chopped off, so be it. We're prepared to lose everything, just like the Lord. He had to sacrifice himself. And if that's what happens to us, so be it. This is what we signed up for, ladies and gentlemen. You know? See? But he saveth the poor from the sword, so the Lord's going to save you righteous out there. Alright? By miracles, the 144 and the angels, and the Lord himself, you know? Come on, he's going to perform all kinds of miracles for you guys. You know? From their mouth and from the hand of the mighty. Job 5:16. So the poor had hope. See? Because the wicked are like shit. That's why they're like, this is why the so-called white man, you gotta understand how he's thinking, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, because in this Edomite's mind, you know, he heard the message, because, you know, the top elites already heard, like, okay, well, what are the prophets talking about? What's our message for us Edomites? Okay, this is Esau speaking. This is the way they're thinking right now. Okay, because their minions, their agents go and tell them, all right, hey, the prophets are on the streets talking, you know? And they're like, all right, well, what are they talking about? Did they talk about us? Yeah, they talked about us. What did they say? Yeah, sir. So they said that, what they say? Oh, yeah, we have problemas. What did they say? We have a situation. What did they say? Okay, they said that you're going to slavery and that you're going to get a beat down. Oh, hell no. See? So that's why these Edomites, in their mind, they're like, okay, you know, oh, okay, you know. So they heard the message, you know, because they already had, you know, they watch us on YouTube. They have their minions and agents, you know, reporting back to them, you know. So they're like, okay, well, what is the message from the Lord regarding us? And it's no good. You know, all they hear is they're going to slavery. You're gonna catch a beat down, and you're not gonna escape. You're not going nowhere. So that's why the Edomites are like, wow. That settles that. You know, so this is why the Edomites, they're like, okay, you know, fuck it. So that's why they're like, hey, if we're not making it out of here, nobody's making it out of here. That's why they're gonna try to kill everybody, because they're seriously hurt. But I mean, shit, they're over here fucking, sacrificing people, you know, molesting children and all that, and then they still want, oh, hey, have mercy on us, feel bad for us. For what? You're destroying everybody, you know? And then it's like, oh, feel bad for me. Oh, why? Because now it's time for you to face the music. See? Told you, you're a cherry. You know? I told you guys, you know, these Edomites are not strong. You know, they get all butthurt. You know, that's why you can't even tell them nothing. They get all weetas. You know? This man's a fresa. Huh? ¿Entiendes, Mendes? I'm telling you, mijo. This guy is a cherry. You know, it's just because he's the boss. You know, he has the power. But himself as an individual, he's a pussy. Remember that. Remember that, you guys. Let's fucking hear it. So that's why in his mind, he's like, oh, hell no. If you guys ever seen that movie Rat Race? Remember with that guy, Mr. Bean? Remember those two brothers? Remember everyone was trying to race to that one like train station to get that key? Remember that? They were playing a game called Rat Race. Everyone was trying to race to get there. And then remember those two brothers? They were going to try to fly over there. But then remember the airport, their flight got canceled. Remember then the brother who, remember he pierced his tongue? Remember he can barely talk? He's like, hey, he goes, hey, what happened to our flight? He goes, oh, it got canceled. And then remember the brother, he was an Edomite, you know? He's like, oh, hell no. He's like, if we're not making it out of here, nobody's making it out of here. So that's how they think, you guys. Because these Edomites are like, okay, fuck it. He's like, well, what's the message for us regarding us? You're going to slavery, you're going to get a beat down, and you're not going to make it out of here. So that's why they're like, oh, well, oh, fuck it then. Oh, okay. Well, that settles that, you know? So they're like, okay, well, what happened? So what we're going to do, boss? I'm killing everybody. That's what the Edomites are thinking right now. You think they're like, oh, okay, you know? Like, oh, damn, that sucks? No, they're like, fuck that, you know? Because look what happens when the so-called white man gets in trouble. You know, he'll try to turn it on you, you know? He'll take everybody down. Because he's like, if I'm going down, I'm taking everyone down with me. Because they can't take it. They're not real men. You know? Like us. If they persecute us, we're not going to be like, okay, well, I'm going to tell everyone, fuck it, go for it. We don't give a shit, you know? You know, we're not going to be all, oh, hey, man, they're following us and they're building a case on it. So who cares? You know, let's go get some ice cream, you know? Oh, Esau's building a case on you guys. Fuck it, who gives a shit? Let's go get some ice cream. You know? Fuck these queers. Straight up, you know? We ain't doing nothing but teaching the scripts, you know? You want to build a case? Build it. We don't give a shit. We ain't cowards like the rest. Look at the wicked. When they get in trouble, they all start turning each other in, all telling on each other, because they're weak. They're queers. You know, they're not real men and women. See, with us, if we're persecuted, we're like, so be it. Fuck it. Let's go. You know, because we're real men. You know, and the women that are in the truth, you know, they're real women, you know? We're going to take it on the chin like a champ, like, fuck it, let's go. You know, because we're speaking the truth. You know, we're not doing nothing bad to nobody. See? But look at the wicked. You know, look at P. Diddy. You know, everyone started fleeing the country. Oprah, Jennifer Lopez, all of them. All these celebrities started fleeing the country. Like, where are you guys going to go? Esau, you can't run from Esau. He has this place locked. Man, Esau has this planet on lock. And two, the Lord and the angels, you can't run from the Lord and the angels. Remember that? The celebrities, you know, on those P. Diddy files, remember that? That people, the celebrities started fleeing the country? Look at them, you know, that shit was funny. It's like, where are you guys going? You know, you can't run from FBI and CIA. They will hunt your fucking ass down. Are you kidding me? CIA, they're fucking good. You know? Hey, I'll give you guys your props. You know, I already told you. You know, for mortals, hey, you guys are good. You know? I think too, out of MI6 and KGB, you know, CIA, hey, you guys are number one, hands down. That's just in my opinion, you know? You guys are pretty good. You know, I gotta give credit when credit is due. You know, for mortals, hey, you guys are good. You know? Straight up. Huh? A little round of applause for CIA. You know, that's just but that's facts, you know? That's just speaking how like what's going on. So that's why imagine these top elites, they're like, okay, fuck it. You know, not to get off course, you guys, but that's why these elites are like, okay, if we're going down, you know, everybody's going down. That's why they're like, okay, if we're not making it out of here, nobody's making it out of here. That's why it's going to be so much hell on earth, because these devils know their end. See that? So that's why they're like, fuck it. Well, if I can't have it, no one can. That's just the way it is. Why? Because Esau, he can't lose. He's a cheater. Those of you that work for him, you already know that. They can't lose. Why? Because they have to have their way. Why? Because they're control freaks. Remember? You remember. So this is why things are going to start happening and taking place around the planet Earth, ladies and gentlemen. You feel me? You know? Do you want a shovel? Because can you dig it? Let's fucking hear it. Job chapter 5 and verse 16. Check it out, you guys. Job chapter 5 and verse 16. So the poor had hope, see? Because we have hope, like, oh, hell yeah, the chariots are, you know, we see the angels, you know, the ships, you know, like, oh, damn, hey, shit, you know, we have a chance, you know? Si se puede, mijo, you know? Go for it, échale, you know? Mueva sus manos, mijo. Mueva sus manos, mija, you know? Like, hey, we have a chance. Fuck it, let's go, you know? Praise the Lord. Who cares what people say? We have a chance. You know? Fuck it, let's fight, you know? Step in the ring and throw down. You know? Yeah, you may lose, but hey, you might win. Huh? Come on your feet, soldier. Let's go. You know? Keep your head on a swivel. You know, get constructive. Get constructive. Job chapter 5, verse 16. So the poor had hope, and iniquity stopped her mouth. See? Behold. Oh, stopped her mouth. Why? Because the wicked, this is why they have YouTube moderators, because they're trying to stop the mouths of the prophets. They're like, damn, we gotta stop this, you know? They're bringing out too much information. Well, it's the Lord, you know? Because none of the prophets grew up like, you know what, I want to prophesy. I want to teach the Bible. No. Okay, the Lord chooses the prophets. The prophets don't choose the Lord. Job chapter 5, verse 17. Behold, happy is the man whom the Most High correcteth. Therefore, despise not the chastening of the Almighty. See, there it is. Because right now, the righteous, you guys are going through hell. You're being tested. You're going through tribulations. Because the Lord is chastening you. He's approving you. You know? Like those of you that have to be like, you know, sheriffs and police officers, you got to go through tests, right? You're in the army, you have to pass tests. Same thing with the Lord. Can you imagine? The Lord has to make sure you're on point. Like, make sure. You know, you ain't got to be no Superman, but the Lord has to make sure that you're pure. Like, okay, well, let's see if this person, you know, that you're not no Judas Iscariot. See? That you're not no phony. Because the Lord will make you a public example. You know? Imagine. You know? Yeah, so same thing like with police officers, you know, military, you have to go through tests. Like, oh shit, you know, Navy SEALs, Marine, you have to pass certain tests. See, because they have to trust you. It's all about trust. Same thing with the Lord. You can't just serve the Lord. No, the Lord will take your ass out. He'll make you a public example. You know, imagine, you know, yeah. Job chapter 5 verse 18. For he maketh sore and bindeth up. He woundeth his hands and make whole. So yeah, so the Lord has to beat you down to build you back up. You have to be dragged through the mud. See that? You know, because you have to start from the bottom and work your way up. That way you truly earn it, you know? Because if the kingdom is just given to us, you're not going to truly appreciate the value. This is why we're going through so much hardships. We're experiencing what it is right now to be ruled over by the wicked, because we're witnessing, you know, what's not fair. Like, damn, it's not right. You know, look at taxes on top of taxes, walking on this concrete, people going through hell, because the Lord's like, all right, well, I'm going to show you by you guys going through experience. And there's no other better way to show somebody something but by experience. It's kind of like when someone goes on vacation, you know? You can tell them, oh man, the Bahamas is so beautiful. Like, here's some pictures, but oh man, you have to go there. Like, I can't explain it, because you have to experience it. Like, you got to go there, you know? Because they can tell you, oh yeah, the beaches are beautiful. You know, the ocean is warm, and you know, oh, it's beautiful. You know, they have beautiful food. They have, you know, terrific food, and the service is just awesome. You know, but they're like, but you have to go there yourself. You know, like, I can only tell you so much. See, because you have to do what? You have to experience it. See? So that's why the Lord is teaching us a lesson by how we have to actually go through this. We have to actually be ruled over by the wicked and by the Edomites and heathen to truly experience what it is to be wicked. So that way, when we got next, we're going to understand we're going to know not what to do, you know? Because we're going to know, okay, yeah, we're not doing that shit no more. Remember what happened last time? You know? Remember? You guys remember what happened to the last security guards? Remember? And remember next Friday? He's like, hey, Craig, you remember what happened to the last security guards? He's like, nigga, you don't even know what happened to the last security guards. Anyway, alright, remember what happened last time? Like, oh yeah, fuck that. We're not doing that. So this is why the Lord is showing you. So that way, when we roll next, we're going to know how to set it up, baby. We're going to know, like, oh, yep, this works and this doesn't fucking work. See? Because you remember what happened to the last security guards. See? Because once we're rolling next, you know, we're going to look at each other and be like, remember what happened last time? See? So, you know, and we're all going to be righteous. You know, because we're going to have the, we're going to be, you know, we're going to be renewed in these new bodies. But it's just like, you know, the Lord's just having us go through this. See? Job chapter 5 verse 19. He shall deliver thee in 6 troubles, yea, in 7 thou shalt no evil touch thee. Meaning what? The Lord is going to protect his elect, the righteous out there. So keep going. You guys are doing a good job. You know, don't worry about what the wicked say. Of course they're going to be jealous. Of course they're going to hate you and call you evil and all that. Who gives a shit? Because they're hating because they're going down. Remember, they're the ones in the tiger cage. They're the ones going to get a beat down. They're the ones who are going to slavery. So of course they're going to talk shit. I mean, but it's alright. Let them talk. It ain't going to change a damn thing. Just keep doing good. Don't worry about it. Stay on the path. You're doing fine. Job chapter 5 verse 20. In famine he shall redeem thee. See that? So famine. Uh-oh. You know, remember, if that famine's coming, meaning no food, no water. So the Lord saying, I'm going to feed you. Remember how he had Moses split that rock and water came out? You got to believe that, okay? There's going to be a lot of miracles to feed you and your children. You got to understand that. You have to truly understand that and believe that. Don't play around with this thing, you know? In famine he shall redeem thee from death. And in war, see, in war, there you have it right here, ladies and gentlemen. So all of you that are in the military out there, okay, where all my soldiers at? You know, check it out. In war, from the power of the sword. So that right there, ladies and gentlemen. So let's say you're in the Navy, the Marines, whatever. The Lord's going to protect you. So it doesn't matter if you're in the military. See, because those of you out there say, oh no, we're in the American military. The Lord's not going to protect us. Oh yes, he is. He's going to destroy America as a whole because it's based on witchcraft, sorcery, and Freemasonry. Because they're Satanists. But those of you that are in the military, I mean, you just signed up for the military. You're not telling the Pentagon what to do, right? Okay, because it's not your fault. Because remember, who's the boss? Who's the one in charge? Who's the one making the decisions? Esau E, you know, Bob Barker. Remember that. Okay? So right there. Let's read it one more time. Job chapter 5 verse 20. In famine he shall redeem thee from death, and in war, see, if you're in the military or a police officer, firefighter, it don't matter. And in war from the power of the sword. So even if you have to get drafted, I mean, it's a possibility, you know. The Lord's gonna protect you if you're part of that elect. It don't matter, you know, if you're in the Air Force, Navy, Marines. You know, because we have a lot of Israelites in the military, you know. Some are generals, you know, sergeants, and that's totally fine. Remember Cornelius? Cornelius was a Roman centurion. So centurion, he was in charge over 100 people or more, 100 soldiers or more. See? You know? Remember, so Cornelius is a Hebrew Israelite. He was a Roman citizen, but he was a Hebrew Israelite, just like me. I'm an American citizen, but I'm a Hebrew Israelite. You see? You know, so it doesn't matter. So remember, Cornelius is the example to show you the Lord's going to still be with you soldiers out there if you're part of that elect. It doesn't matter if you're in the American military. All right, so Cornelius is your example. And then remember, those of you that are police officers or like sheriffs, whatever, you know, detectives, whatever. I mean, you know how you have FBI, stuff like that. Okay, the Lord's going to protect you too if you're part of that elect. Remember the Apostle Paul? Okay, his name was Saul. He was a bounty hunter. He actually killed the Israelites. He actually hunted them down and got them. So he actually has blood on his hands. And look, that was the Apostle Paul. So that's just to show you, like, let's say you're a police officer or FBI, whatever. The Lord's going to protect you too. Just to show you, remember, because you got good cop, bad cop. It's just the way it is, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so it doesn't mean that, oh, you're in the FBI, you're just an enemy. That's your career. You know, there ain't nothing wrong with that. You know? But Apostle Paul, remember, Apostle Paul is your prime example to show you, like, those of you that are like law enforcement side, that you guys are good. I mean, if you're good with the Lord. And then those of you that in the military, you have Cornelius. He's a prime example in the past to show you that the Lord was with him. Even though he was part of the Edomite military, even though he was a Roman citizen and he was part of the Roman military, see? But he was a Hebrew Israelite, but he was a Roman citizen. See? Just like you guys are part of the American military, but you're a Hebrew Israelite. Your blood. So there's your cases right there, you know, just to prove that. You know, not just to say, oh yeah, you guys are good. Like, well, how do you know? Well, this is how we know. Right there, you know? There's your example. Okay? Job chapter 5, verse 21. Thou shalt be hid from the scourge of the tongue, neither shalt thou be afraid of destruction when it cometh. Yeah, because those of you that are righteous, you guys are going to be happy. You know, seeing, you know, stuff like that. World War III happen. You know, these things coming down the pike, famine, because the Lord says, I got you in that. I already told you these things were going to come. So you're going to be happy. Imagine that, you know, when the whole world's at war, that's scary, you know, but you know, the men of the Lord and women are going to be smiling because the Lord's going to put his spirit on you. You're going to be comforted, you know? So to the world, everyone's going to be bugging out because they don't have the answers. But number one, because they don't have the Lord. We do. Remember, we have what? Hope. We're prisoners of what? Because we have hope. Because we say, hey, well, the Lord said he got us. Fuck it. He got us. You know, you can call us whatever you want. But, hey, I believe in the Lord. I don't give a shit, you know. We believe the God in the Bible, who is Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. See that? Because we have hope. We're like, well, fuck it. If we die, I die. But the Lord said he got us. You know? That's why we're telling the elites, shut this fucker down. We don't give a shit. You know? Shut it down. Shut it down. Shut it down. You know? Press the button. Straight up. Job chapter 5 and verse 5 and verse 22. At destruction and famine thou shalt laugh. Can you imagine? You know? And you're going to be laughing when people are actually starving and there's war getting blown to smithereens. The elect are going to be out here just laughing with full bellies. Oh yeah. Neither shalt thou be afraid of the beast of the earth. Right. So that's very important because that's coming next. Because these animals are going to start attacking people. Have you guys seen, like, on your local news, like KTLA, CBS, Fox News, you've been seeing like bears, you know, like eating people's, you know, going to people's trash cans. You know, you've been seeing like sightings of wolves and mountain lions. The Lord's showing you, you know, because right now they're all happy, you know, like they're all laughing, like, oh, look at that bear, how cute. Yeah, you keep saying that, you know, those animals are getting ready to eat the wicked out here. The animals are going to be eating people out here, you know, because, like, you know how an animal's cool, and then, you know, like, you have those animals that sometimes they snap. Well, the Lord controls that. The Lord's gonna have these animals snap on the wicked. Yep, the wolves are gonna be out here, the bears, newly created creatures. Remember, the Lord's gonna release the dinosaurs hidden from the earth called Behemoth. The Lord's gonna release creatures from the bottom of the ocean called Leviathan and his cousins. The Lord's gonna release the spiritual realm's gonna open up. Remember, there's gonna be dragons, all types of stuff, demons, angels, tearing people up out here, but they're not gonna hurt you guys. That's for the wicked. So you see that? Remember that. But so that's why we're excited, because we're hoping like, yeah, damn, hopefully those things don't attack me, you know? But to see revenge on our enemies, that's gonna bring us much joy. Like, hell yeah, you know? It's kind of like the bully on the block, you know? We're about to see our enemies, the bully of the block, finally get his ass kicked. So hell yeah, we're laughing. We're like, hell, we can't wait, you know? Because the bully of the block been having his way for a long time, you know? Putting people in trash cans, you know? Giving them wedgies. And we're like, man, fuck this guy, you know? But the Lord's like, don't worry, I'm about to beat him down, and you guys are about to see it. You guys are about to laugh. So we're like, hell yeah. You know? So that's why we're like, hell yeah. You know, we can't wait to see these guys get their ass kicked. You know? Because finally, Esau, you know, the bully of the earth, is about to get his ass kicked in front of the whole world, and we're about to watch. Like, oh, hell yeah, you know? Hell yeah. That's why the Lord's like, hey, you know, go get some, you know, go grab some chaparrado. You know, go grab some horchata. Go grab some tacos, mijo. You know, go get some taquitos, mija. You know, go get some sopes. You know, go get some tamales and get ready to watch the show. The Lord's like, I'm about to beat them down for you. You know, just you know, go get some tamales, go get some menudo, just relax and just watch the show. The Lord and the angels are about to tear this place apart. You know, they're about to beat up the bullies for you guys. Ain't that cool, you know? To see, like, you know, like you have like a bully in your school, you're like, damn, fucking guy, you know? Or even a woman, like, damn, fucking bullies always fucking with people, you know? Remember, like, Billy Madison or Doyle Rules? Remember, they're always bullying people? It's like, man, fucking pricks, you know? So that's why we can't wait. Like, oh, hell yeah. Because Esau is a bully. We're finally going to see Esau get his ass kicked. And we can't wait. That's why we're like, hell yeah. We got the popcorn, you know, we got our tea, we got our coffee, we got our cup of joe. We're like, oh, hell yeah. You know, we're waiting to watch the show. You know, the Lord's like, don't worry. Remember, only, like in Psalms 91, only with thy eyes are you going to see the reward of the wicked. Meaning what? Do we have to beat them up? No. The Lord's going to do that. The Lord's going to put on a show for us. You know, that's why the Lord's saying, don't worry about it, you know? Go get some tamales, mija. Go get some tamales, mijo. Relax, you know? Go grab a coffee, go grab a Red Bull, whatever you want, you know? Just relax. Don't drink too much of those energy drinks now, huh? Balance it, you know? Drink a lot of water, because there's a lot of bad stuff in there. I drink those things too, you know? But, you know, they're not healthy. Just, you know, only when you need them. You know, but, you know, grab whatever you want and get ready, you know? If it's lawful, of course. You know, stay away from pork, okay? You know, and get ready to watch the show. See? Can you imagine? So we're like, hell yeah, we can't wait to see this nigga get his ass kicked. You know, we're like, oh, hell yeah. You know, we may die too. But fuck it. It's 100% guaranteed that Esau's gonna get his ass kicked. You know, it's 50-50 with us. The Lord may protect us. We may receive spiritual power. And even if we do die, shit, we're going right back to our Lord. You know, we're rejoicing. So either way, it's a win-win. We don't give a shit. You know? But one thing is for certain. The wicked are going to get their ass kicked. That is guaranteed 100%. Keep it 100. Job chapter 5 verse 23. For thou shalt be in league with the stones of the field, and the beasts of the field shall be at peace with thee. Very important. See? Job 5 and 23. That's the last scripture. Because the beasts of the field, meaning the animals, the crows, because they're going to start attacking people. Remember, it's not just the military, you know, FEMA, concentration camps. The Lord has his plagues. The Lord has his judgments, along with the left-hand side being out here. So it's going to be a lot of judgments, a lot of bloodshed out here, you know, because we're going through a transition. But the animals are not going to attack you guys. Facts. And if you're part of the elect, if Esau tries to come in, you know, with his German shepherds and all that, they won't attack you, because the Lord can control the angels, and the Lord can control even their pets. Let's say if they train these German shepherds, you know, to kill us and all that, if they knock on that door, you know, with the battle ram, and you guys are part of the hopeful elect, like your family, those dogs will not attack you. It doesn't matter how much Esau has trained them. Like, let's say Esau trained those German shepherds from you know, brand new babies from born. The angels will control those German shepherds. So that's something that you have to know. You know, the angels can even turn those dogs on them. Yeah, you know, that's what you gotta know. And even like they have, cause they have clones out here. They have drones. You know, androids. They won't attack you either, cause the angels and the Lord will control them. You know. So with that, that's it on how ye have covered the truth. So with that, that's it on today's lesson. Lord willing, the hopeful elect was edified, faith boosted. Keep the faith. Stay prayed up on your feet, soldier. Shalom.